Spy X Family, an anime involving a spy and a family. I don't need to explain what this anime is about, you all know what it is. Anime of the year. So instead of talking about how good the anime is or how good your fan arts are, I thought to finally answer one of our greatest questions of all time. Can Anya help me get a girlfriend? To answer this question, I will be referring to the scientific method to help me with this. I have completed steps 1 and 2, now it's time to make a hypothesis. Yes, I do believe that Anya can get me a girlfriend. Step 4 requires me to conduct an experiment. I have thought long and hard about this, from approaching a girl in real life to joining an anime Discord server and roleplaying. Those approaches would require me to be good looking, confident, and amazing at making conversation. Something I am not that great at. So in order to quickly produce results with what I possess, I decided to use Tinder, an online dating and geosocial networking application, or a place where lonely single people go when they have their hearts broken and can't put themselves out there. I think I'm projecting. To make a Tinder profile, first we need to think about our objective. So we want to have the women come to us. So we first need to set up a nice looking profile. So to start, I need to lie about myself. Now I need a way to present myself in a fashion where it's not intimidating, right? These images are scary. I think they would look at this and be like, wow, this man is scary. See, this picture is perfect. This shows that I am a caring dad, but it also shows an emotion of me being extremely depressed from having a child, right? So like what they're gonna feel sympathetic. They're gonna be like, oh man, I feel so bad for this hot single dad. I think I wanna be his wife. Now this image right here is an important play. It's an important card to have. The plan is, at the end of my profile, when they finish scrolling through all the pictures before, I'm gonna leave this picture to the very last. The idea behind this is that basically they're gonna look at this and they're gonna look at Anya's puppy eyes, and then they're gonna be like, oh my god, that kid is so cute. You know what? I think I can be her mother and swipe right, left. I never used Tinder before. Now that we have all the pictures ready, it's time to make a Tinder profile. For the name in here, I put down as Anya's dad, but something happens with the account later on, so I changed it to Lloyd. The second challenge was finding the age. According to this random wiki I found, Twilight does not have an age. So what I had to do was look at Yor, who is 27 years old, and gaslight myself with an excessive amount of copium that Twilight is also around the age of 27. I just realized that this man could be a minor, or he could be in his late 30s or early 40s, but who cares, right? Since age is just a number once you go past 21. So, these will be the images I use. My gender is male. I would want woman to be my partner. It asks for my passions, and you all know, in order to be Lloyd Forger, I must become Lloyd Forger. So I used all of my single brain cell and started immersing myself in the character. Putting myself in his shoe, asking myself, what would Lloyd Forger do? And finally, I picked out the 3 passion that he would be into. Fortnite, LGBTQ plus rights, and obviously boba tea, booba tea. One final thing before I get to swiping is my bio. And for my bio, I said, looking for a wife/mother figure for my daughter Anya. Unfortunately, Anya's mother died when she gave birth to Anya. And she has been very lonely and sad since then. The school I want Anya to go to is very prestigious and needs a responsible and elegant mother that can testify that Anya is a capable girl that can attend their school. If there are any hot single mothers out there that's willing to take up the job, that would be greatly appreciated. As of right now, Anya's future is looking bleak. Now, let's get down to the social experiment. In order to do this right, we need to be able to find as many women as possible that will say yes to us. So basically, in the wise word of whatever man that said it, if you want a partner, lower your expectation. I realize these are real women that's like looking for a partner, and then there's just me swiping right as an anime profile picture dude, a 27 years old single dad. After about like 10 swipes, it blocked me from swiping. About 12 hours later, when the timer resets, this happened. How long do I have to wait? Oh, I can start swiping now. Oh my. We keep swiping. We don't stop. We don't stop. Oh my god, Lloyd is getting women. Oh my god. I can't stop winning. So the experiment worked. In less than 24 hours, I was able to get about 9 matches. I have nothing else to base this on, whether it's good or bad, but I do know this is definitely more attention I get from women than in the real world. So I'll take this as a success, or a thumbs up, or a big W. The next part of the experiment is the messaging stage. This will have to base on how well I am at role-playing as Lloyd Forger. Hey, with 2 Y's. Would you like to be a mother for my child? She is looking for a stable figure to support her emotionally. And then she left me on red afterward. This person's bio has now taking applications for the position of boyfriend. So I decided to plagiarize her work and sent her with this, now taking applications for the positions of wife. Later on, she replied with, "What show is this from? I'm not familiar," and I left her on red afterward. This person super liked me, so she's definitely into me. Dear blank, it looks like you're interested in the role of being Anya's surrogate mother. I would like to know some of your qualification for this job. Tell me about yourself. She didn't tell me about herself. Okay, let's go to the one that actually gave me attention. It seems that one of your passion is LGBTQ plus rights. Is it possible to educate my daughter, Anya, about this subject? Of course. She should know that it's okay for people to have 2 mommies or 2 daddies. No family is the same, but that's okay, as long as it is filled with love. Smiley face. I mean, yours just chef kiss, you know? This was a problem. The lore going into this is that Lloyd hasn't met Yor at all. And as Operation Strix becomes dire, he has to rely on Tinder to find himself a capable woman for the job. So in order to come back from this, I devised a perfect response that would hint to her to know that Yor doesn't exist in this timeline. Yeah, let's go with it. Timeline. Who's Yor? Perfect. I've done it. I've sent a message and she will understand it now. She will now follow along and, oh my god, yours GIF, your fake wife. At that moment, I wanted to give up. But just in case, I sent her this GIF to really get her to understand and play along. But then she sends another GIF, and that is when I gave up and move on to the next girl. Anya's GIF. Yours GIFs. My daughter, Aunt Anya, wishes to get more acquaintance with you. Aw, I'll get her all the peanuts. Haha, laughing emoji. I've never told you what Anya's favorite food is. How do you know? Are you perhaps a spy? I just want to preface this by saying I started messaging these girls as soon as I woke up. I didn't care to have proper grammar in the morning. I just have very good intel, she responds. Sussy among us. Oh my. Is that Anya's true nature? You tell me. You have good intel, after all. There wasn't that much information on Anya from what I recall, but I couldn't miss on matching with the infamous Twilight. Does this mean you're up for the job? What's the assignment? At this point, this is where you would put down the date, location, and time, perhaps ask for her digits, meet her, impress her, and finally date her. But since I'm not exactly Lloyd Forger, I feel really bad for lying, so I said, get Anya to school, and left the conversation at that. She actually responded later on with a GIF and done. See, I'm so good. But I still decided to leave her on red. This concludes the experiment. To answer the question, can Anya get me a girlfriend? Yes, she can. So the moral of the lesson is, if you're looking for a significant other, try lying about yourself. Lie hard enough, and maybe one day you can find the one that accepts you for who you are and not have to lie anymore. Or just lie for the rest of your life, who knows, I don't care.